got the one and only LaToya Luckett joining us this morning.
In the house.
Yes, indeed.
What you got now?
So happy to be here, y'all. Listen up real quick. A guy in Baton Rouge, Louisiana was outside of a bar called Bulldog around 1:30 in the morning, okay, Friday night. And he ran up to give his buddy a big hug. But he didn't realize the guy was in the middle of showing people his cool knife, okay? So the hug turned into an accidental stabbing, y'all. Lord. The reports don't say where he got stabbed, but police say he was seriously injured but should be okay. The guy with the knife is 34-year-old Joshua Bean. He helped render aid until paramedics arrived, and then he, I guess, took his friend to the hospital. Even though it was an accident, cops arrested him, and he could face charges for negligent injuring. Y'all, just watch how you
What?
hug folks.
That's crazy.
Watch how you run up on folk, all right? You never know what they carrying.
So you probably showing his homeboy the knife. He just ran up. But how was you? I'm trying to figure out.
How do you not see that? How little was the
big,
knife?
Shiny knife. I don't know.
See, nah.
Yeah, but homie came out stabbed. I mean,
That's crazy.
Look, just watch.
I'm just trying to figure out the physical part. How you?
Was he giving him a church hug or was it a front facing hug?
That's why people need to start doing church hugs.
I think I do the church hug.
So the church hug is a side.
The side hug. You
Side
just throw
hug,
your
where you
arm
don't-
around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Whenever-
You don't go full face, breast into the chest. You know what I mean?
If your relationship on ice and your girl give you a church hug, somebody will smash you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dog.
Anybody?
Hey, don't let her pat you on the back.
Yeah.
What y'all think?
I'm a church hug girl.
It's a club in Atlanta called Bulldog. You said it's a Bulldog? The club is called Bulldog?
On 1:30. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Friday
Two
night.
dudes hugging in front of this Bulldog.
You know what?
That's
The
different-
dude that came to hug the friend, he was drunk. They was at the club. It was 1:30 in the morning. He was drunk, and he wasn't paying attention to what was going on. It was probably dark. It was outside.
So dude was holding the knife out in front of himself.
That's what I'm saying. If you
And you
showing
just ran
somebody
around
a
in
knife,
front
you
of him
just
and ran
ran
into the
hugged
knife.
him?
Yep.
Like, that's crazy. He wasn't paying attention.
But
I
I'm
guess.
confused all around. Since when men started hugging each other? I thought y'all pound each other.
Men been hugging for years.
It's called a bro hug.
Don't set him up.
Bro
Don't
hug,
do that.
homeboy hug.
But don't you go on with your shoulder with that one?
Thank y'all.
Well, you
Something
kinda-
that's
you
right.
kinda-
You
That's
know,
what I thought.
I mean, the man hug started with Arsenio Hall show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it starts
Before
off
that,
with a dap.
Oh, and then you
And
bring
then
him
you make
in.
And then you bring him in.
It's like
Yeah,
shoulder
yeah.
to shoulder, though.
Okay, got it.
The man hug is shoulder to shoulder.
And then you
I
hit
thought it
him
was
on
a
the back
shoulder
with a
involved.
fist.
And
when you
then
the
Barack
hug. Boom.
Obama
Yeah, yeah,
perfected
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
You know,
you
it
know
really
what?
got cool when Barack Obama started doing it. So now that's the normal, because that's what happened between Deion Sanders and Alabama State coach Eddie Robb. Or whatever, everybody's just coming that men hug, but when Eddie Robb stuck to the handshake, that caused that controversy. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I
somebody
don't
won't
hug
be
everybody I meet. I hug you. That's like an endearment thing. Like you know what I'm saying, showing love.
Yeah, he was showing
but some
love.
people, you just shake their hand when you meet them or dap them up. But normally, it's kind of awkward not to hug. Do y'all agree with that?
Yeah, 100%.
Not
It's gotta just
nowadays.
be
Yeah.
Nowadays
But if it's
with
a man to
COVID,
man hug, it's got to be a
everybody
quick
ain't hugging
release.
no more.
We air kids, honey, me and my friends, so I don't know what y'all be doing with all that hugging.
God.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's why I use
And
the
I
baby.
think that hug between them coaches, Ricky, I think somebody was mad that they lost, and he didn't want to
Yeah,
give no
could have
hug,
been.
right?
But,
He stiff-armed him.
Yeah.
that right there, that stiff
He
arm.
stiff-armed him.
Mean like,
Don't do
But
it.
that's why, I keep that baby shoe in my underwear, so when the ladies hug me, that buzz be on point.
Yeah, hi. Is this a cat hospital?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. How you doing?
Good.
My fiance, her cat, we're having a problem with it because it's just really unpleasant to be around. It has an unpleasant odor to it.
Okay.
And we're really concerned about it because it's been going on for a while.
Stupid question. Is it from the front of the cat or the back of the cat?
It's just her whole cat. Just
Oh.
got this real unpleasantness about it, and we've tried everything. I mean, we've shampooed it, and that was hard to do.
Yes, cats don't like being bathed.
She was even gonna shave her cat, but I didn't think that a cat would would be good.
chances-
That could be dangerous. So
Yeah, especially for you guys trying to shave the cat.
oh yeah, we tried to shave it. I even sprayed Febreze on her cat
Well,
to try to make it just more tolerable. I put my face right down there by her cat.
Well,
and
there's probably something going on that needs to be checked out.
she probably just needs to go ahead and just pay for the doctor to look at her cat.
Yes, it's $45 for the office visit, and that's really all she would need up front, just to come in and see the doctor. Now, the doctor would be able to, examine the
Right.
cat, let her know what's going on, and then we can certainly give you estimates for how to get rid of it, if it's anything serious.
No, we don't want to get rid of it. We just want our cat to stop smelling so bad. Okay, so let me get this straight. As soon as she comes in, he can get down and take a look at her cat.
Yeah, we work by appointment, but the doctor here, usually if you call, that same day, we can get you in if you call early enough that same day. I got appointments this afternoon and plenty tomorrow, so she can just give us a call.
Well, I'm going to call her now and have her to call because we got to get this situation straightened out because it's really affecting our relationship with me not being able to get close to her cat.
Well, good. Over the phone, it's really hard to determine what's going on. And
that's what I told her. I said, this cat is sick. I mean, the bottom line is this cat is sick. There's something definitely wrong with the cat.
Yeah, cats should not smell. We can get it checked out for you guys.
She said, if you're not close to my cat, you can't be close to me.
Well, I think we can get this all corrected.
Now, do you guys take Medicaid? Because she has Medicaid.
No, that's just for humans.
Well, I mean, she is human. I would think Medicaid would cover her cat, but, I mean, I don't know.
So let me tell y'all about this, man. A Detroit man went to a gas station early one morning, and he ordered him a good old pack of Swisher Sweet cigars. But when he lit that thing up, he didn't like the smell because he thought it had, like, cologne or something on it. So he went to the clerk. He tried to get his money back, but the clerk refused. The clerk said that the guy was the one wearing the cologne, so that's what happened to the Swisher Sweet. Well, the guy went on outside, filled the bucket up with gas, opened the door, dumped the gas inside, and lit the place on fire.
Man.
Now, that's being serious about a Swisher Sweet. I would say he should have just got the grape kind, and he didn't have to worry about all that.
He get caught?
The grape Swishers. Well, fortunately, Special K, the clerk was able to escape. Nobody was injured. The police have the suspect in custody, but they haven't released his name. And as you might expect, the gas station suffered a severe torching. But allegedly, the suspect said the clerk disrespected him because he needed his Swishers.
Yeah, he was already lit before he even took a puff of that bad boy.
He was on something. He had to be on something. Like, because, I mean, what he did, usually when you buy Swishers, I wouldn't know anything about this, but when you buy them, they are already in a pack.
Right.
They sealed. So how did the cologne get on it? I'm confused. So, yeah, he was probably already a little
What flavors do they come in?
I don't know.
Come on, Brad.
I don't know.
Grape?
I only know about the grape because you talk about it all the time.
Don't they come in like strawberry?
I don't know.
That's the only reason why,
I be seeing them.
Yeah, that's all. I don't, you know.
Come on, Brett.
What?
We know you know.
I use rolling papers. I'm old school.
All right now. Oh, that's the same. Rolling up them joints.
I can't tell you about
joints.
those Swishers, you know.
Man, and so he threw the bucket of gas inside of the gas station.
Inside the gas station.
And lit all the Swisher Sweets.
Oh, yeah.
All the Swisher Sweets. All the potato chips. All the Funyuns.
Man.
Yeah.
The Bugles.
The rhino
everything.
Oh, Lord, not the rhinos.
I can hear them in there popping. Pow! Yeah, so they arrested him later or right then, or he just did that and left?
They called him later, but they won't release his name.
Wow.
I don't know why they won't tell nobody his name. They might as well, right?
Yeah. So,
he probably gonna be a hero for all the smokers.
But you know, most of the time, Brad, people like that, they give you signs that they're a little bit off. When he came to the clerk and was asking for a different kind of Swisher Sweets or whatever you call them, you should know when people are off. Like, you ever walk past somebody and they twitching or they making a face and you like, let me back up, let me go cross the street.
Most
of the times, people do that, and you can tell they off. Like, go ahead and get a man what he want.
Yep. If he came in complaining about it, you should just gave him another 2 packs of something else. Just go on and
give it to him.
Avoid the confrontation.
All of them being 7-Eleven between 11 and 2 a.m.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, Ricky. That's the profile right there.
All the 7-Elevens in Myrtle Beach and all the ones that's close to the beach, the ones in Fort Lauderdale.
Yep.
Yes, sir. You go to them 7-Eleven between 11 and 2. Everything that didn't take their medication be in there.
Yeah.
Exactly. In line. You want to get one of them donuts behind you, but you change your mind because you want to get on out of there because you can't find the little plastic.
No.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I want to hip you to the tea. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Kanye West is finally speaking out, y'all. It's being reported that Kanye West allegedly said that he will no longer, y'all, have sex until he's married again, y'all. And people excited about this, y'all. Now, he posted that he's releasing a new song called Someday We'll All Be Free. And he's letting the world know that he will not do this again until he's married, which is a good testament to a lot of people out there, in particular men, that they should, stay sex-free until they get married. In particular, like, say, for instance, T.J. Holmes, one of the people, or what have you, and just so many other men. So I think that's a good thing because, he already has kids with his beautiful wife, or ex-wife to be Miss Kim Kardashian. And, he's saying right now he just doesn't want to do that. He don't want to do the Nick Cannon and all those other guys that's out there procreating, having kids all over the creation, honey, and not being able to be there with them. So I commend Kanye for saying that and letting the world know that. Don't y'all think that's a great thing that he's letting the world know that he's doing this now? Anybody agree?
Yeah, celibacy, and preparing yourself and saving yourself for your next wife. That's an upstanding thing. I'm not mad at that. You got to do what you got to do.
Exactly.
So much, it's almost like we don't care, though, at this point.
Right.
Yeah, we don't care about that anymore. Like, he's done so much damage and said so many bad things, and we just want him to go take a nap and just relax.
Yeah, well, that's good. At least he'll take that nap too without having sex. So congratulations to Kanye West.
He might need to have sex to release some of the stuff he's going through sometimes. Like, I don't know.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's a good release. It's like
great stress reliever.
He might need that and not do that. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well, yeah, I go shopping, so I don't know. But anyway, all right. Moving on in other celebrity news. T.J. Holmes, y'all, we got to talk about him, honey. He's in the news every day, so we have to talk about him because we love T.J. Holmes, y'all. But now they're saying, y'all, that he was caught with another worker, y'all, and they're saying this time the person was Indian, y'all. Now, according to multiple sources, y'all close to the GMA, y'all, they're saying that, first of all, TJ and his beautiful Miss Amy Robach started back, honey, in 2016. Now they're saying Amy was the person that they went to talk to about the affair and the marriages, honey. They're saying online reports say that TJ Holmes was married to his beautiful wife, Miss Mary Lee Feeberg, honey, starting an affair when Natasha was working as a producer for the show in Los Angeles. Now, they say Natasha is also a yoga teacher and a mediator. They say she left the show back in 2018 and moved to New York, where she started working as a producer for CBS. Now, that's when TJ and Mary Lee found out, about that affair and stuff, y'all. Now they said, honey, they're calling TJ a serial cheater. And some people are saying, y'all, that he may not get his job back. They may fire him, which a lot of people out there have about, well, that's not fair. They let her come back, but they're not letting him come back, But right now, legend, this is what's going on, y'all, with TJ. And sometimes they're...
But Gary, don't you think ABC got some responsibility in this? They shouldn't be hiring so many attractive women to work. That puts a lot of pressure on a man. That puts pressure on men.
It puts pressure on a man when you're married.
No, you got to hire ugly women. You can't just...
What's an ugly woman?
They know. They know. Trust me.
They know.
They know when they come in for them interviews. You can't... Yeah, you can't have all them dimes walking around there and expect that man to... unfair. That's unfair. That's a hostile work environment.
The thing about that is you just can't be sleeping with everybody on a job. Now, if you got a one-on-one affair, that's one thing. But if you have slept allegedly with the producer and the co-host and the camera lady, the older lady with the French roll that work at the front desk, you done had something going on with her. Or whatever, she ain't gonna tell it. She ain't gonna say nothing or whatever. It's a little too much. It's a little too much.
Too much.
Yeah, you can't sleep with everybody now. You just killed the whole ABC. You done got one of the letters out there pregnant. Now the B, it's just too much.
Jesus. Well, we're gonna see how this story turn out, y'all, honey, because Mr. Holmes, honey, like they say he may not have a job. He may have to come work for one of the African American networks. So, which he did leave one to go work to that one. So he did leave. BET.
What was that? BET?
Yeah, he left BET, baby. Honey.
Wow.
He moved up, honey. Now this is what you did, honey. So we're going to follow that story and see how they turn out, y'all. And now my quick for free story, y'all. Let's continue to pray, y'all, for Lil Wayne. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking story, but they're saying he's denying y'all the attack of his personal assistant. Now they're saying, y'all, that Lil Wayne has demanded y'all the lawsuit accusing him of assaulting his assistant on a beautiful private jet be thrown out of court, arguing that he acted out of self-defense. Now, according to the court documents, obtained by Radar Online, they're saying the legendary rapper has denied all allegations of wrongdoing in the case. In response, Wayne said Williams has not suffered any injuries as a result of him. Further, he accused his ex-assistant of y'all failing to exercise reasonable care and diligence, honey, to avoid any alleged damages. Now, they're also saying Wayne also argued that he acted in self-defense. Further, he said Williams was not wrongfully terminated despite his claims, y'all, but the Young Money founder demanded the entire suit be tossed out, and yet a judge has to be ruled to rule this. But people are very ugly and messy because we love Lil Wayne. He's a friend of the Morning Show, so somebody gonna put up there. Poor fella may need a rabies shot, honey. Wayne looks like he bite if you did or whatever. But anyway, let's just keep our point.
Somebody put that up there, but you had to read it.
Oh, I was just letting the people know what they said.
Boy, you messy, man. Boy. Boy, that's why we get all the hate mail we get.
You know it, that's why.
Because of you.
Yes. I'm sorry, y'all.
Because of you.
Who wrote that song? Isaac Brothers got to give the people what they want. So
yeah, that's the OJs.
The OJ. I knew it was one of them, honey. It was one of them. Yes, so. But anyway, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors, y'all. You know, we love this favorite color because, you know, it's one of my favorite fall colors. And one day, this color is going to definitely be the color that you're all going to be wearing. So today, the color today, y'all, is Holly Jade. On the high end, you say Holly Jade, and on the low end, you say beautiful mint green. That's your color for today.
That's a beautiful color, Gary.
Beautiful.
Y'all give it up. Give it up for Gary with the T. That's a...
Ladies and gentlemen, our favorite grandmama, Miss Bernice Jenkins.
I never knew love like this before until I met Jesus.
Well,
never knew that there was love like this before. Jesus, Jesus.
Man.
Good morning. Here's your church announcements. Govern yourself.
Accordingly.
Govern yourself.
Accordingly.
Our church custodian, Mr. Eugene, who is 86, is home recovering after a baby possum jumped out the dumpster into his head yesterday evening. It didn't bite him because he had a wet jerry curl, but he did get quite bad scalp scratches because he was trying to get a grip while he was sliding off from all the Carefree Curl Activated juice that he had on there. So y'all please keep it lifted up in prayer. He's a nice man. We love Mr. Eugene. Now, the church is looking for grown-faced little boys to join the junior deacon board. So if you got a son or nephew under the age of 10 that look like Peebo Bryson or Eddie Levert in the face, please submit a picture in your contact information to Sister Velma Griggs immediately following service.
Danny Glover.
And if Danny Glover, Morgan Freeman, people that look like that in the face. Condolences. Janie, you know the Martin family.
Yeah.
They laid their grandmother, Mother Venita Glover, to rest on yesterday. And Mother Glover was 97 years old and had suffered from mumps, neck pimples, fingernail fungus, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, hepatitis A, hepatitis H, bad throat muscles, sickle cell, and cell seeker. But Johnny, that ain't what killed her. What killed her was she had met a 31-year-old Jamaican dude on POF.com. And he came over and put that hammer on her, Janie, and she arrived and departed at the same time. So I think that might be a closed casket as well. because the look on her face, she didn't look like herself. They couldn't make her. Oh, Lord. Jenny, that conclude our church announcement. I'll call you later. Y'all have a nice day. All right. Thank you for calling the request line. What would you like to hear?
I would like to hear the under press.
Not coming to work, Blake Tony?
I'm too embarrassing, too depressed right now.
Again?
Man, hey, man, look, man.
I can't come around because my energy going to be bad. I don't want to bring everybody down. But it's just too much right now.
Come on, man.
Going to the weekend like this.
You can't close the year like this, man. You had a good year.
All you gonna do is be mad and fuss at me, and then make me feel bad, and then I'm already feeling bad because I listen to everything you say, and I be trying to support everything from the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you listen to everything, but
everything I got. I do everything y'all talk about on the morning show, all the commercials.
Right.
And then last night, you always on here talking about man no condom. You know what I'm saying? You always doing them.
I said what? What did he say, Rod T?
You always talking about the Magnum condoms.
Yeah, the commercials.
Yeah, and I had over you now. And then last night, the girl I had been trying to holler at, she told me, she said, Black Tony, we got to be responsible. And I ain't trying to get pregnant. And I said, well, my boss man, he be talking about he man a condom all the time. And I went and bought, so I went to the store and got a 3-pack. And then,
what happened?
Ain't nobody tell me that was so damn big. I went to put that thing up.
Yeah.
I had to tie 3 knots in it.
Oh yeah, like a sleeping bag. It was like you're getting in a sleeping bag.
It was. I think I
had room to move around in there.
I said I'm supposed to put what I'm supposed to put in my damn foot. And then she started laughing.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, you should have got the regular ones, bro.
But I'm listening to you. You talking about go get a man a condom. Ain't nobody tell me it was that damn big. It was like a damn tube sock.
Yeah, you had to put a crease. You had to put a crease in it.
I had to tie a knot in the nipple.
Yeah, you walk around with a rubber on with a cuff in it.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning to you. Here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. The prayer warriors are definitely being solicited, y'all, and we definitely need to pray, y'all, for Wendy Williams' son, y'all, Mr. Kevin Hunter Jr. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Kevin Hunter Jr., he wrote an emotional letter, y'all, to the judge handling his eviction from his beautiful $2 million Miami apartment. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Kevin Jr. was hit with an eviction notice in August after he fell behind only in $70,000 in back rent. Now, according to the U.S. Sun, they're saying Kevin Honey, his lease shows Wendy paid y'all a security deposit and a full year of rent in advance for more than $100,000. Now, according to the court documents obtained, y'all, they're saying Kevin Jr. was sued for eviction by a company named Carmi LLC. Now, Kevin's lease expired y'all back in February, but they say he agreed to continue paying monthly rent. Now, he told the judge that he signed his mother's name on the lease because she was having health problems. He said, quote, at her request, I signed the original lease on behalf. That's what he went on to say. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the former talk show host hadn't spoken to her son, y'all, since leaving a California rehab back in October. Now, they're saying tenants in the process of being evicted are often encouraged, y'all, to write a letter, honey, to the judge to buy themselves more time, y'all. Yeah, and it's sad. And that's Wendy Williams' son would be out in the streets. Can't they just let that child stay in that apartment? I mean, Ricky, she gave $100,000 deposit and what have you, honey, for him to step in there. And now they just throwing him out.
Get a job.
But they're saying he or his dad, they both were relying on Wendy's, income. Neither one of them worked or what have you. And they're saying that they, now they both out in the bad
about
situation.
to lose an apartment too?
The dad for to lose his house. Yes, he about to lose his house, honey, and stuff. And now the son about to lose his beautiful $2 million apartment in Miami and stuff.
So just get a regular apartment. You got that. If that apartment $2 million, it's probably up in one of them condos overlooking the ocean.
Yeah, he needs to go down south, down like in Perrine or South Miami, and get a nice little apartment right there off of US 1. About $800 a month. Down in the Poker Beans, down in Liberty City.
Poor Kevin Jr.
So right there off of 7th Avenue.
Is that a good area?
I mean, it ain't the $2 million area, but it'll work as a roof.
Yeah, just drive down 95 and get off on Griffin.
Okay.
Right over there. You can find you something nice.
Oh, Lord, poor Kevin Jr., honey. And he's so used to living a good life. And I feel bad, though. And Wendy, honey, she can't touch her money or nothing. So, honey, it's her husband, her ex-husband, and her son just going to be left out in the streets. So we just got to pray, honey.
Now, Wendy, she's straight. She got a nice apartment.
Yeah.
And she needed help getting through the door to get to it, but she got something.
Yeah.
I feel for the son. I don't feel for the husband. Now, he
right.
a grown man.
Exactly.
He need to figure it out.
Yeah. Drugs and crime spreading on the street. Ricky, people can't even get enough to eat, honey. So it's sad. Let's pray. All right, moving on. While we're praying, y'all, honey, they say it's now officially, they are definitely officially divorced, y'all. Kanye West says, y'all, and this is a good thing, and more men need to do this for their wives. Kanye said that he wants his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, to marry somebody like Tom Brady. He told her, Hulu does not love you, Kim. Disney does not love you, Kim. Come home to Christ, honey, Kanye said. He said, go to God, go to Jesus, marry somebody great. Go marry Tom Brady, honey, whatever you want to do, but get married and use your platform as an influence to keep families together. He said, don't let the devil use you, y'all. Now, that is nice. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, because the devil using him.
Yeah. You think? Oh, my God.
He liked Hitler.
Well, yeah,
he said he loves Hitler.
Yeah, he said they should forgive Hitler and stuff, though. But I think it's a nice thing. He's telling his wife, honey, to go get a man like Tom Brady, a nice, good man and stuff like that, and get off of Hulu, honey, because them TV networks don't like you. And Disney, he said they don't like her. So he's telling her, please, just come to Jesus and get her a good man. I thought that was the best advice a man could give his ex-wife, honey.
Tom Brady don't want no parts of that.
You don't think?
I don't think.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, he may love her, honey. She's a good woman, honey. So, I mean, they should just go ahead on and get together, honey, and procreate and do the right thing, honey. And speaking of procreating and doing the right thing, I love Don Lemon. Y'all don't know if y'all heard the wonderful, shocking news, but Don Lemon said he is supporting, honey, his former colleague, honey, T.J. Holmes, honey. He said they need to go ahead on and put them back on the air. He said because he's definitely supporting T.J. Holmes. He said, I'll say this. He said, T.J., honey, and I worked, honey, on CNN. He said, so I have nothing but love for him, and I hope that he's okay, honey. He said, I don't know about their situation. He said, I'm not privy enough. He said, but I just like to offer people love and support and hope that they're okay and hope, honey, that they continue to prosper. That's a friend. I'm not
understanding why they took him off.
You know why they took him off. They fixed his butt up.
It's a double standard, though.
Yeah, it's a double standard, honey. That woman, honey, she realized, honey, that she probably was not in her right mind when she was messing with this man and doing all that stuff, honey. And he's sitting there looking like a damn fool because now they say he messed with another woman. It's 3 women. Now they came out saying, honey, they messed with him and stuff, whatever. So, there you go, honey. They remind him that he is still an African in America.
I don't understand this. There's just too many women out here. Why y'all got to mess with somebody at the station?
Because it's easier, Ricky. It's easy, honey. It's easy. You ain't got to go looking for nobody. You got Becky right there next to you, honey. Or Megan, honey.
Man, you don't do that stuff where you eat at. You don't.
Well, they say you just don't flush. So, yeah, honey, you do it. Ooh. And that's what he did. So they showing him, honey, poor Merrily, honey, at home, child, with that doggone daughter, honey, and he out there gallivanting with all them tramps. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors, honey. My color today is mauve. On the high end, you say mauve, and on the low end, you say beautiful brown. That's your color for today, honey.
Mama at home cooking pancakes and... What the black wife at home doing, Gary?
She at home, damn it, honey, trying to get that little child together for school, honey, trying to put on the damn bus, first trying to get up out the damn bed to go to school, and your dad out there gallivanting with all them damn tramps, honey, all on the job and stuff. No.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
So, a teacher on TikTok who goes by Mr. Moore started trending after talking to his students about things that today's kids will never know. Here are a few that he had.
Hey, see, some of y'all problem is you don't know what it's like to not be included in somebody's top friends list on MySpace, and it shows. What's MySpace? No, see, all of y'all problem is you don't know what it's like to download a CD on LimeWire and hope that something inappropriate don't get burned to the CD. I do. On top of that, some of y'all's problem is you don't know what it's like to be home before the street lights come on. Hey, and some of y'all don't know what it's like to dial 281-330-8004 and hoping Mike Jones answers. Some of y'all's problem is your mama never called home and said, take the chicken out the freezer before she get home from work.
Oh, yeah. That's real talk. And I can go back further than that. All right, so today's kids will never know what, Rock T?
Today's kids will never know what it's like to dial on a rotary telephone.
Boy, come on. Boy, come on. I'm talking about especially when they got a lot of nines and zeros in there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy, that's a long dial process. Yes, sir. And then they did come out with that phone on the kitchen wall with that long-ass cord that could go next door.
Yeah, dog.
Yes, sir. Today's kids will never know, Gary.
They would know what it's like to hell writing cursing.
They
don't even write in cursing no more.
Are you serious?
Nope.
Yep, they don't. Not in school.
That's
or
true.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Whoever knew that? Today's kids would never know, Brett.
How to make a bed right, because when you do it, you got to fold the bottom under, and then you got to lift them two sides up, and then tuck it under, and then fold it, and then tuck the sides under. They don't know what to do.
Okay. That was gospel. That was, you know, I take making beds. Say one more time, Brett, for the people in the back.
Yes, when you make the bed, the bottom part of the bed, where you gotta fold the bottom part under, then you gotta lift the two sides up and then tuck that, and then once you get it all right and tuck good, you gotta fold them sides down and then tuck it so it's neatly underneath and folded properly.
Yeah. Now, how do you do the pillows, Brett?
Oh, man, when you put the pillows in there, you stuff them in there real good. You shake it to the bottom, and then you got to stick your hand in the end, and then you stick both hands in, and then you spread them out to the edge till your hands stop, and you make sure it's folded down in there, and then you put the pillow up.
And what about the throw pillows?
You got to fluff them bad boys up, and the new thing to do now, you just do a karate chop in the middle of it, and that make it real cute.
Oh, right, baby.
Drop that thing down.
All right, today's kids would never know what, Maria?
Wrapping your textbooks with brown paper bags. I don't know if everyone else did that, but we had physical textbooks, and we used to have to wrap them with brown paper bags. But now students, they don't even have, everything's digital. My daughter, no books. Everything on the bag.
They got to carry nothing.
All right, today's kids would never know what, Special K?
Sitting next to the radio with a tape recorder waiting for your favorite song to come on.
I swear.
Okay.
So you can record your song off the radio and try to cut it off before the DJ start talking at the
Boy, look at here, boy.
Isn't that beautiful?
Boy, I'm talking about like really, really waiting on Slick Rick to come on, boy.
Come on, dog.
Boy, what? With a hip hop, the hip, the hop, you don't stop the rocking.
And you got to push play and record.
Yes, sir. You can mash it together.
Together.
Together. Yes, sir, boy. Oh, my, so for today's Fill in the Blank Friday, we want you to answer this. Today's kids will never know about just plain old get your ass outside and play, whatever, period. You ain't finna sit in the house, nothing. Yes. My grandson, no, go outside. Put that, don't bring it. My grandson, my grandson not allowed to bring that damn tablet downstairs. You don't have to have that damn tablet while you eating. Like that damn tablet. You got it upstairs. Now you bringing the tablet downstairs. Then you got to have the tablet at your like a damn pacifier. You 6 years old. Leave that damn tablet upstairs and come down here and eat and sit at the table and talk to me. Let's have a conversation or let's watch TV to get like, listen, on pacify these kids. Today's kids will never know. Let's go to the phones. 8669 Ricky, let's go.
Today's kids will never know the feeling of having to tell your parent that you got a virus on the computer due to LimeWire or FrostWire.
Nothing about respect and morals. And not only that, good music. No disrespect, but all that Lil Baby, Migos, and all that, it all sound the same. Ain't nothing different about what they got going on now.
They'll never know what it's like to have to wait their turn to use the telephone, or while they're using it, they grandma pick it up and interrupt. Today, the kids will never know what a good ass whooping feels like.
What it's like to sit by the phone all day for a phone call because you can't take it with you.
What it get a prize out the cereal box.
What?
You never know what it's like to slow dance on the floor. They don't do that no more. They wouldn't know what it's like to bump and grind.
Today's kids will never know that hip-hop was the best back then, and the brat was the best. They'll never understand. I love you, Brad.
Pimpin'.
Oh, man. Boy, listen. Gary, when you on the phone talking to your grandma said, come get these drawers out of the sink and bring that roach spray with you.
Oh, right.
You'd be like, what?
Yes, but you wasn't embarrassed. You didn't know no better. Hell, you just thought that was normal.
Come get these drawers out the sink and bring that roach spray with you.
Today's kids will never know what a busy signal's like on the phone. Remember that?
Well, what you know about getting the line interrupted when you know your girl talking to another dude?
Oh, yeah.
You call the operator.
You call the operator to interrupt the line, and then she answers on talking about what?
That sounded personal.
Oh, okay.
What?
Like
you don't know nothing about that, man. It did. Let that damn line be busy. I know y'all got called away, but don't put me on no busy signal or whatever. I'm going to call the operator, and it's like $2.30 be on your grandma's phone bill, okay? So, shoot, yes, sir. I did what I had to do. I need to talk to her girl. I'm not going to wait while you left on the phone with some other dude all night. I said, what?
Did you get her back, dog?
Did you get her back?
Hey, one night, I did get her back, but one night she had stepped out on me, and I had pulled up like 5 houses in front of her house, and I had my mirror set to the mailbox where I used to drop her off at.
Oh, God.
And then when dropped off, I bagged up. I said, I need to talk to you. And she said, I was at UAB studying with my friends. When she walked off, the back of her hair was mashed down.
Busted.
That was the day of the mash down, honey.
I'm talking about Maria. The back of her hair was mashed down so bad you could see the little bald spot like them babies that don't get picked up much.
No. That's just terrible.
And that just gave it all away.
Yes, honey.
She trying to walk cute.
Yeah, she's trying to walk cute and straighten her pants and stuff, but you can see the back of her hair is clearly mashed down to the point where it's a bald spot there, like them little babies at church.
Ain't no heads be bobbling.
Yes, honey.
Cradle cap.
These little bobble little heads. Because they necks ain't strong yet.
Exactly. This little head is a bobbling, honey. Fixing Jesus.
I love little baby bobble heads with no hair in the back.
Like he just woke up, baby.
They got little curlies on top.
Shut up, Roxy.
No. All that extra commentary.
He was the cowardly lion in the back. The cowardly lion in the back.
Every time I see them babies with no hair in the back, boy, I start laughing.
Yeah, you got cheated on bad, special case. All right.
Yep.
Finance, wealth, and growth. It's Money Mondays on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, Janai.
The year's about to end, Janai, and we need to be making some money decisions. So we're really excited to have you once again, our money expert, Janai Thornton. Good morning, Janai. Janai, what year-end money moves do they need to be making now?
Well, good morning, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I am excited that we are talking this morning about some year-end money moves. Everybody's focused on the holidays and Christmas and wrapping up work, but there are a few things that we need to take care of before the year ends. So, Maria, to your question about our entrepreneurs in particular. So I got several things to recommend to our entrepreneurs. So don't be overwhelmed, entrepreneurs. I'm going to say a few things. Just pick 1 or 2 things off the list that really relate to you, okay? So entrepreneurs, this is the perfect time right now to assess how well you did last year. Are you sitting on any cash? Do you need to buy any inventory, any equipment? You have to make these moves before December 31st if it's going to count for this tax year, so be thinking about that. It's a perfect time to open up a business savings account. You want to get in the habit of saving a certain percentage of your revenue or your sales every single month. So it's a great time to open up an account. And did you get your bookkeeping done? You know, are your books ready? Is all your information in QuickBooks or some other system? So if it's not done, no, I'm not suggesting you get it done over the holiday, but what is your plan? Are you going to hire somebody to do it? Because you may want to reach out to them in the next couple of weeks, or you're going to schedule some time to do it yourself. Those are a few suggestions for folks.
Well, Janai, what action steps do we need to take at our jobs before the year is over?
Okay, Brad, here's a few things folks can do before the year wraps up with their jobs. Number one, please make sure you've used up all your benefits. And what I mean is like your FSA, your flexible spending account. Maybe you need to buy some contacts, get glasses, get some prescriptions filled. Because, you know, a lot of times with those particular programs, you use it or you're going to lose it. Maybe you have some vision or dental benefits that you need to use up before the end of the year. It's also a great time to check your tax withholding. Did you make any adjustments? And maybe you need to increase or decrease your withholding allowances, and please check your 401k account. So you need to, hopefully you're going to increase your contributions, but it's a good time to look at your statements right now.
Oh, man, tonight we sure, I'm sorry, I had to step away because Rod T was making me laugh. I had to get myself together because, you know, we have ADHD and they don't have any medicine.
About that, Janai. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we apologize. It's just bad.
No problem at all.
Don't laugh at us, though.
Yeah, please. Now, Janai, closing the year out, what's some of the main things people need to know? Just closing the year out. That's so important that people usually overlook.
A couple things, Ricky, that are really important that are very deadline driven. Number one, signing up for health insurance. The healthcare.gov. Remember our Obamacare, healthcare.gov. You only have until January 15th to sign up. Very important. Again, please go to healthcare.gov. Last thing that I want to recommend to folks, those of us who have adult children, this is something that we don't talk about enough, is money in our adult children. If you have a child that's going to be turning 26 next year, especially one turning 26 in the first quarter, they can no longer be on your insurance anymore. So y'all need to start looking for something now, and let's get ready for that. And start having some different discussions with our adult kids. Maybe your vision for next year is that you're going to begin to step them down a little bit, maybe actually start cutting them off of a couple of things. But let's get that plan together so we can have a very thoughtful conversation with them either this year at the end of the year or right at the beginning of January.
All right, Janai, thank you so much. As always, you always helping us out this morning. Thank you for helping us out this morning, always giving people information that they need. So if people have any questions or need more resources, how can they follow you on social media?
You can always follow me at Janai Thornton. That's JINITHORNTON. Y'all have an amazing Money Monday.
We got the one and only comedian extraordinaire Special K. With man law violations this morning, it's been a minute since we've done these, but we have to, we got to keep everybody on the up and up, bro.
Yes, sir. So if you're a male age 16 and up, you need to be listening. I don't care if you're on your way to school. Pull the car over and listen because you need to know these things.
You need to know. Yeah,
you got to know.
You need to know.
And, and you can feel free to tweet me or Instagram, DM me some man law violations, Special K913, because I be getting some good ones off of there. Y'all ready? Let's go. You can only cry in front of your wife twice a year and your girlfriend never. All right?
Yeah.
Twice a year. Now, let somebody die. And when you do cry in front of your woman, you can't let it be the all-out one unless it's like your mama or somebody. You can't be slobbing and snotting and all that. You look, keep it regular.
Laying on the floor in front of the couch.
Yeah, you can't do all that because she gonna hold it against you. You can never lay on the bed on your stomach if you ain't got no clothes on. You can't be laying on the bed on your stomach naked. I don't care.
Kicking your feet.
I don't know why you would ever end up in that situation.
With your ankles crossed.
Yeah. Especially not with your feet crossed.
Yeah.
Also, and if you're riding in the car with your lady and for some reason she's driving, you can't be in the passenger seat with your feet crossed at the ankles. You can't be sitting in the passenger seat sideways. Yeah, she driving and you sleeping and you got your ankles crossed. No, you can't do that.
Yeah, keep the legs spread.
Yeah, you got to open up your legs and then let it see it all the way
wide
back.
open.
Pop one foot up on the windshield or something.
It's a man law violation to go by a nickname after the age of 40. Hold on. Yeah.
What?
Okay. You can't be going by a nickname. You can't be man and you 50. You gotta use your regular name after the age of 40.
That makes sense, Special K.
Oh.
That's why I said, wait a minute. I be committing a lot of man laws.
Go ahead.
You can never tell your wife about how much a dog any of your friends are. Don't put your friends' dirt out there to your woman.
Because she going to be paranoid and think you like that.
Right, because you low-key going to be telling her, because she going to judge you by, your friend stuff. So don't do that. Don't tell your friend dirt. You never let your wife know that you loaned one of your close friends, one of your homeboys, never let your wife know that you loaned him money. Because if he come around, she going to be looking at him funny.
Yeah.
Think about that for a minute now. She's going to be looking at him weird. You, as a grown man, you never drink a juice box or a Capri Sun in the presence of another man.
Yeah, but you get in a corner and squeeze the hell out of that damn
Yeah,
IV
now when you
bag.
by yourself, you can do all these, man. You can violate all these when you by yourself. Like this next one. If you're eating an ice cream sandwich and it's melting fast, you can't hold the middle and lick around the edges to keep it from dripping. Just picture that, bro. You can't be licking on, and if that ice cream drips onto your hand, you can't just lick it off of your fist like.
Right, just throw it away.
You don't want to waste
just
all
drop
that.
it.
You don't want to
No,
waste all
you just
that
wipe
cream.
your hand with a napkin. You can't be licking your fist.
You don't want to waste all that cream. You don't want to waste all that cream. Don't do that.
Man, you don't be licking your fist, bro. You don't lick your fist. Don't do that.
Yeah, just drop it. Drop it on the
Yeah,
ground and walk off.
You're going to let the whole ice cream go to waste.
No,
Man,
but if
you
it's
can't
dripping
do
down
it.
your hand, you can't be licking your wrist and your hand and all that.
You got
know how that
white,
look?
white ice
look
cream
crazy.
all in the corner of your mouth. It ain't.
No, you don't do that. If you're a fan of large dill pickles, you do not eat that pickle by sticking it straight in your mouth and biting the top of it off.
Cut that thing up, man.
Yeah, you got to cut it up. You either break it in half and break off a little piece of it, but you can't just stick it in your mouth and bite the top of it. No,
and it's got to be a hamburger involved.
I can't talk about
man.
It's good.
Yeah, and then if you go get a dill pickle, you can't get the biggest one in the jar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to get a medium-sized pickle.
Let me have the one on the bottom with that curve.
Brad, you can't.
Yeah, give me the one on the bottom with the curve.
If you got to stretch your mouth real wide to get it in your mouth, that pickle too damn big.
No, it ain't.
You can't be stretching your mouth real wide to get that pickle in there. No, sir.
Man, shut up.
Pick it up like this.
Man,
The
shut
curve
up.
ain't no better, though.
And if you got to hold that pickle with two hands, it's too damn big. You can't be holding that pickle with two hands and putting it in. No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir. What'd you say, Gary?
I love to look at the jaw, honey. And
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Under New York's new Look Back Law, y'all heard that? A Look Back Law, which passed last month. 5 women are suing Bill Cosby for sexual assault and abuse that occurred decades ago. 2 of the women, Lily Bernard and Eden Tyrrell, former actresses on The Cosby Show. The 34-page lawsuit states each plaintiff was sexually assaulted and battered by defendant Bill Cosby in the same or similar manner when he used his power, fame, and prestige given to him by the defendants to misuse his enormous power in such a nefarious, horrific way. One of the women says she spoke up during the attack and he put a pillow over her face and tried to smother her.
No way.
A spokesperson for Cosby has denied the allegations, calling the lawsuit frivolous. What do y'all think of this? How they gonna come out with something called a look back law?
I thought all of that was over with.
Me
I thought
too.
everybody got in on that first go round.
Now, what is a look back law? What is that?
Law.
Maybe they
think
think
just
about
be making
it.
up laws.
Yeah,
That's how I feel. Now, come on now. Look back at it. Look back at it. You gotta
but I feel so sorry for Bill Cosby. Him and Miss Camille, honey, they need to just let them people rest, honey. He done gave all this money, honey. All 90 of the women that done got their money. I mean, just
He done
honey.
been embarrassed. He done lost his
Yes.
shows. He done lost his stuff. Like, come on, he about 80, y'all. I mean,
Yeah, he is.
what do y'all want him to do?
I don't know,
Yeah,
but then,
I just wish they would have,
The
filed
look
that
back law.
all this. Yeah, I don't. Wow, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Sad way to
Well,
end your career after all of the great things that you've done as well.
Just tarnish everything. But I guess maybe those women feel
You just
like
can't
they
be
want
man. You can't touch these, man. You got to be respectful. You have to be respectful, man. And because man, it be so many disrespectful people out here. When I'm in a room or in a setting with a woman, and I'm in a room by myself, especially in a work environment, like I be trying to get up out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like to be stuck in no room and be in no awkward. It just uncomfortable because man, it just be crazy.
Because people are allowed to say anything, and then you could just be ruined, even if it ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You have to be, but all men, you have to be respectful. It's too many women out here for you to be trying to pull something at the office. You know what I'm saying? You go to the club, go to the strip club, go to church, go to somewhere, but don't. There's too many women out here for that kind of food.
See, it was different back then, though. That was 10 years, a long time ago.
So when a nickel bag was heavy.
Yeah, when it was in the manila envelope still. Well, let me get some good news for the ladies. Rihanna and Beyonce have made Forbes' most powerful women list. Riri came in at number 73. Forbes noted that the singer's net worth is currently sitting at $1.4 billion, making her the 2031st most wealthy person in the world. Beyonce ranked as 80th most powerful woman in the world, and she's worth $450 million. Other notable names appeared on this year's Most Powerful Women Roundup. It included Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, who also came in at number 3. Oprah Winfrey came in at number 24, and Shonda Rhimes came in at number 93. All right, y'all, so we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got Special K with the news. You're absolutely huh?
Y'all didn't see that Kamala Harris walking down the red carpet with Montel Jordan back in the day?
Oh, here you go. Leave alone.
Oh, yeah.
Where was that?
Some event. I think they used to talk.
I mean, yeah, they used to go.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, man. Listen, Gary, they walking down the red carpet. I said, is that the vice president? Yeah. She used to go with Montel.
She used to go with Willie Brown, too, the mayor of San Francisco.
Montel Williams or Montel Jordan, one of them. Whichever one sang, this is how we do it.
No. Not him.
The talk show host.
Yes, I think it's got to be Montel Williams.
Yeah, him, that one.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.